Well, this day has gone to the dogs. This is the tales of Mountain Creek Ranch. So I am here with Joy, and Joy is a German short-haired. And Joy is a fabulous bird dog. Joy's about 2 years old, and Joy is just trying to check out the situation and see how we're doing. But Joy is one of the 8 dogs that we have here at Mountain Creek Ranch. And Joy out in the field is absolutely incredible. Joy was born to be a bird dog. Joy was born to help the hunts here at Mountain Creek Ranch be amazing experiences. We love to say here at Mountain Creek Ranch that Joy adds joy to any hunt. So Joy's about 2 years old, and Joy's been trained to be a retriever of the birds. But Joy is different than all the other dogs that we have here in the kennel. And one thing that trainers know is that we have to teach each dog as an individual being. Each dog learns differently, each dog understands differently, and so each training session with each dog is a unique experience all on its own. One of the things that I learned from Phil Melugin and Goober is that you have to be very patient with the young dogs. That when a dog is at the early stage, maybe 6 months, 8 months, and he's in his training, we don't want to discipline youthfulness and eagerness, because it is that spirit, it is that eagerness that makes them amazing dogs on the hunt. So you have to bring that patience to the training to understand at what stage they are. During dog training, a soft touch is an important touch. It's important to understand whether or not the dog understands, and not just to be so rote and so strict and rigid. If a dog is wearing a shock collar as part of his training program, and we're just abusing that or using that because the dog's not doing exactly the behavior we want him to do, we have to stop and think, does the dog know? Does the dog understand? Does the dog see the bird? And not get so hung up on whether or not the dog is on perfect point, but whether or not the dog sees the bird and understands and knows what we're trying to accomplish. Phil once said to me, there is a time when you look at a trainer that's shocking the dog inappropriately and going, I think the shock collar doesn't belong on the dog. I think that shock collar might belong on the trainer. Now this is Daisy. Daisy is a wonderful pointing lab. And Daisy and Joy have helped us realize that not all noses are the same. Every nose smells life differently and is trained differently. So the burden falls on the trainer to be patient and to spend time understanding their dog and understanding what this nose smells and how this nose smells differently than Joy's nose. So what have I learned today by hanging out here in the kennel? What I've learned is that the trainer plays an important role with the dog. The trainer is the secret to the success of a beautiful dog. You can train a dog to actually almost be human. You can train a dog to think and to behave according to what he's learning or she's learning in her environment. But it's all up to whether the trainer themselves is disciplined enough and patient enough and loving enough to get the best out of that dog. Doesn't that sound like leadership? Every day, the leader has to be the best leader. And my favorite definition, helps others see or smell what they cannot see for themselves. At the end of the day, can you ever have a dog that doesn't hunt? Sure. Once in a blue moon, you will find a dog that doesn't hunt. And you know pretty early on. And you have to find that dog a different place to contribute to life. We do that in leadership as well. It's not fair to expect something from that dog for the rest of his life that he wasn't born to do. So leadership, we make those decisions daily as we prepare to be the best leaders we can be. Thank you for joining me for this Tales of Mountain Creek Ranch. Remember to go onto our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. We'll see you there next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.